It's a close relationship like none before. President Trump has repeatedly made clear his support of Israel, reversing decades of U.S. policy by moving the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem and most recently recognizing Israeli sovereignty over the Golan Heights. His decision to unilaterally tear up the nuclear deal with Iran, another move that delighted Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who sometimes was at a loss for words in proclaiming his gratitude.
President Trump has just made history. I called him. I thanked him on behalf of the people of Israel. He did it again.
Congress, too, has played its role. In recent days, a bipartisan bill introduced in the House denouncing efforts to boycott Israel as incompatible with a two-state solution. Despite this, there are clear signs of a potential split among Democrats with regard to Israel. New Representative Ilhan Omar controversially implied that Israel was buying support in Congress, a claim she subsequently withdrew, but not before an intense debate among members of the Democratic Party caucus. The first Palestinian-American representative in Congress, Rashida Tlaib, adding her voice in cautioning against unconditional support for Israel. These new positions in the party gaining some traction. A number of Democratic presidential contenders have announced they will not attend the conference. Senior Democratic Party leaders like House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer will take part in the conference. At issue, the votes of Jewish Americans in 2020. In the last election, Donald Trump drew just over 20% of the Jewish vote, as opposed to the nearly 80% cast for Hillary Clinton. A statistic President Trump is clearly intent on reversing, to the extent of labeling Democrats anti-Semitic.
The Democrats have very much proven to be anti-Israel. There's no question about that. And it's a disgrace. I mean, I don't know what's happened to them, but they are totally anti-Israel. Frankly, I think they're anti-Jewish.
Comments that may resonate in Israel, where President Trump's support is bolstering the Prime Minister's chances in next month's election. But it will be a concern for an organization with the slogan "Connected for Good," one that traditionally has been staunchly bipartisan in politics both home and abroad. Mike Hanna, Al Jazeera, Washington.